Hello, we are back reacting to funny news clips. Here we go.
That, but this next part of my life is not so much about self-gratification. It's about me using this platform that I have, this talk show that I have, to encourage young women.
Wish that
Larry,
platform
I have
was a
women
gallows.
crying their eyes out to me, telling me that they want to hurt themselves because of how they look, because they're getting talked about. So I felt like I needed to say something.
Does she really believe
All
this?
you're saying is I'm not fat.
Yeah, she's saying
doing
she's not
the opposite.
fat.
If she was to go on Larry King and say they're calling me fat and I'm
getting fatter. She should be getting
glad they
fatter.
Think I'm fat. Who cares? It has no value to me as a person. But she's
Yeah.
saying I am not. And
I'm not fat.
No, she's showing that there's something to be ashamed of being
yes,
a slightly
And by the
under
way,
10
she
model.
has a second show called what? America's Top Model or whatever it's called.
Yeah, and it
it's all
completely
about
judges
just showing how
women on their bodies.
Darwinist selection of people according to their fucking flesh,
Right.
which is fucking evil and cunty. And
Holy shit.
She makes me hope America loses the war because she's inside of America. I hope Iraq beats us.
You know what'd be great?
I hope we can become part of Iraq because I hate her so much.
If her car caught fire and then her whole face and head and neck was burned and she had to talk like, you ever see a burned person where it just looks like a kernel of corn nugget. Like that's what I want her to have to talk like, with a blonde wig slightly askew on her head, trying to do her show. Because she has no lips and her teeth are just showing.
You call this fat?
Oh, fuck. But I mean, that's what I want that shallow, personality-less pig to have to suffer with.
She is completely going against. Here's what she did. She was in the tabloids with a fat ass, a picture, in a bathing suit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what? She then gets called fat and gets upset. She loses the weight and gets the same type of bathing suit to say it's the same bathing suit. And she's now skinny again in that bathing suit. She goes on Larry King, talks about the fat picture and how it inspires her fat listeners who cry about their body type, and saying that it's not a bad thing. Yet what she has done is lose the weight because it is a bad thing.
Yeah, she is. She's teaching girls.
What the fuck is she doing?
She's helping girls think that if they have any fucking meat on their bones, they're pieces of shit.
Right.
And she's right.
Lose the weight because you'll be called fat, and instead of saying, I'm fine with my body type, bow to the pressure, do whatever it takes to lose the weight and get back to the body everyone loved you for.
You know what she should do? If she really has self-respect, she would have addressed this on her show. One segment, she would have said, they're calling me fat, they have a bad picture of me. Look, we all take crappy pictures. I mean, if that's what they're going to focus on, who cares? They're shallow. And then went on with her show.
Yeah.
Then her message would be real.
Applause. Oh, would they have
But that would have been real.
Yeah.
Like that, look, that's an awful picture. God almighty.
She had said, yeah, you know what? I gained a lot of weight, and there's my ass, and I had a great time gaining it.
Yeah. I was
so
eating
what?
and drinking. Look, I'm swimming in a beautiful blue waters down.
Hey, Ian Bernardo, not to change subjects really fast from American Idol, Gloria.
Yeah.
He's on the run now. I guess he's on my pal Brother Weeze's show, trashing us right now. Anyone in Rochester that could tune that in
What
real
is
fast
that
for us?
fucking faggot trashing us
I'm trying to find, get to the bottom of that.
Enough.
All right, back to Tyra.
Practically
You're
trashed
done.
him.
Hopefully somebody in
Then
the
fine.
Rochester area could tune in WCMF.
Suck a cock
96.5.
for me.
Here we go.
Oh, not me.
Now, according to people, your biggest source of figure angst is your bust size.
Yes, it
Do
is.
you have a large bust for a fashion model?
Yes, even when I was a fashion model, I was around I feel so strange talking to you about bust size
Does the
right now.
master of the house ever suckle them after you've been in the field all day?
How much do you cost?
You got good childbearing hips. Can I check your teeth?
Why did you spit in Sandy Duncan's water?
Large bust for a fashion model?
Yes, even when I was a fashion model, I was around I feel so strange talking to you about bust size right now.
Do you really?
Why?
Fucking liar.
Because it's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
I'm a white man. I could have you shot for that.
Okay, dear.
But when I was a model, I was around a C cup, and now I'm a little bit bigger than a D. I don't like to say what it is,
So
but
you would not be a Vogue model today, right?
no, there's no way. I don't think. No.
Double D tits and fat, dark manhole covered nipples.
Yeah.
Like to suckle them and then kill her.
Nice. I feel weird talking about bust size. Okay, I'll just call them tits.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if he tried to improv and he goes, well, who are you, Nancy Reagan?
We'll be back. Or maybe not.
Why don't they want well-busted women?
Well-busted women. Well, you know, when I was a
Well-busted?
fashion
Well busted.
What's that?
Broke?
Yeah, exactly. Or is she a criminal who got caught?
Larry King.
You're busted.
Larry King's got a tit fetish.
I know.
That's great.
She opened the door, and now it's all about the tits.
But
I love your bosom.
Yeah, why don't they like...
I got
I was just going to say, I was going to call her a chesty Negro.
a Negro.
Why don't they want well-busted women?
Well-busted women. Well, you know, when I was a fashion model, high fashion model, this is like 15 years ago, certain designers would bind my breasts down with ace bandages.
But why? Why is that?
Because it didn't fit the clothes. They made clothes that were a certain size and it didn't fit my chest, but yet still they wanted me in their fashion show, and they wanted me in the show so bad that they bound
You're
my
so
chest.
great. Right.
African American
she's just-
waste of cum.
She's just the worst.
She's just a... Is she still on XM?
Yeah,
I heard her show stinks.
Oh.
Can someone... Look, do we have any listeners in L.A. who know where her show is that would be willing to stand outside with a sign that just says, Tyra's a fat pig?
Tyra's a fat pig.
Just hold it up when
Just
she's...
with a big, have a
devastated.
big bucket of cum and a sign that says, none of this is for you.
It's got to be hung over. It's got to be hung over the freeway.
Yeah.
For everybody to say,
He's a fat pig.
get that done. Oh, we got POWs out there. So
Yes, we
the
do.
bucket.
You're right.
Maybe some one of the POWs out west will.
She is just
Will
so
help us out.
self-centered.
Oh, what a self-important...
Well, here we go.
I am a little lost. Wouldn't most women desire a curvy figure?
You know,
Yeah.
Isn't curvy good?
1850.
you know, the sad thing is I used to speak
Brothel.
at colleges. I was on a college lecture
is sad
circuit.
for those kids.
And I spoke at Johns Hopkins and Georgetown and
Yeah, you belong at
UCLA,
Johns Hopkins.
various other
What is she
colleges.
fucking
And I talked
telling
about
me?
how
Sexual
the female
reassignment.
body goes in and out of fashion, the different types of bodies. In the 50s, it was Marilyn Monroe, you know, curvaceous, size 14. In the 60s, it was
Size
Twiggy.
14.
You know,
Yeah.
she was very, very
And you
thin,
couldn't
naturally
sit
thin,
at
but
the
very,
diner
very thin.
fucking bench.
And in the 80s was more athletic, and then the 90s was kind of heroin chic, and then now it's even beyond that. They were calling Kate Moss skinny in the 90s. These girls are way skinnier than her.
Yeah, that's hot.
Way to bring it home and sound like a college lecturer.
Like a
Way skinnier.
sack. I like girls that look like a sack full of antlers.
I love that line.
Just fucking clavicles. Clavicles and shoulder blades.
Pushing them into a hole in black and white film.
Oh, fuck.
What did you say?
It looks like a bulldozer should be pushing her into holes in black and white. Oh, is that horrible? That grotesque music playing,
Well-dressed townspeople throwing them in a hole.
crying and throwing him in because the army forced them to.
All right, hey, you guys started with the Sharpton thing. Here's the story a lot of people are talking about today.
yeah.
I think it's on the front page of the paper today here in New York.
I think it's important, way beyond the Sharpton family or the Thurman family. I think it's important for America.
Working with newly obtained records from Ancestry.com, Daily News writer Austin Fenner found evidence that Reverend Sharpton's great-grandfather, Coleman Sharpton Sr., was a slave owned by Alexander Sharpton, who in the practice at that time gave his slave his last name.
Oh. So wait a minute. So some guy, this is where this came from.
Some Newsday guy.
Some Newsday guy was thinking about Al Sharpton and thinking, oh, that dude, somebody owned that.
Someone
dude's
owned
parents.
his, yeah.
I want to find out who owned them.
Who owned them?
Some guy
That's great.
went down that line of thinking. So who? See, now is this going to open up like, so who owned Denzel Washington?
Exactly. You watch
Yeah.
now. That's what's going to happen.
That's the new
And
thing.
there's going to be reparation lawsuits, I bet. I bet there
Right?
will absolutely. Now, Reverend Al
Sure.
is going to sue Strom Thurman's family.
Shouldn't he? I mean, shouldn't he?
For
you know.
ownership or,
Yeah.
whatever. For some
I
kind of
still believe,
psychological
though, if
damage.
they want to get reparations, then they should have to be slaves again.
Again,
I still
right.
think if
Yeah.
we're gonna pay them,
It's an awful
for
lot
the
of money they're
slavery-
asking for.
Yeah, for the slavery.
Well, something in
Then we
return.
should
What do we
still
get
be
in
getting the
return?
slavery.
Right.
The point is we're paying them. The point of reparations is to pay them to be slaves.
Right.
So they should go back to being
Being slaves, and then you get paid.
Yeah.
It's almost like a real job, only it's called something horrific.
This next clip, Sharpton is shocked
Is
at
he?
the news.
Is he?
Coleman worked to pay off the debts of 4 children. Their mother, Julia Thurman Sharpton, was Strom Thurman's first cousin twice removed.
I couldn't describe the emotions that I've had over the last 2 or 3 days. thinking about this.
A niece of Strom Thurmond said she'd speak with Sharpton at his request. She also said if you trace back many native South Carolinians today, you'd find that most owned slaves back then.
Yeah.
Reverend Sharpton says he's not sure if he'll be contacting Strom Thurmond's relatives. He says this is all so new for him, he's taking it one day at a time.
Oh, man. This is opening up a new thing.
Big can of worms. If Reverend Al was so into this, though, like, I think every black person should probably have done this research himself. Like, don't you think Reverend Al, being so into civil rights, would have wanted to look back into his own history when Roots came out? It was a big thing for black people to look into their lineage and see how far back they could trace it. You think Reverend Al would have known this already if he was owned by someone so famous?
The families that owned these people, couldn't they sue to still own them on some level?
Yeah, wait a minute now.
It's like Roe v. Wade apparently could get overturned any day. Like it's just by couldn't the Emancipation Proclamation?
Right.
Couldn't there be like a landmark case that overturns emancipation?
It's like, look, we freed them, but I can't find the paperwork.
Or actually, we didn't free them.
It was some guy came over. We actually wanted to keep him. And now
he better stay out. He better stay out of South Carolina.
I gotta keep low. I gotta keep low. I'm outraged that I can't go to North Carolina, South Carolina. I am outraged to find out I was a slave, which is ridiculous because I look in the mirror every day and I'm still black.
Well, everybody in this country's forgetting the slavery. Like, people always say, oh, come on, it was 400 years ago. It was like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
It was not long ago.
The last ones that were let go, it was not that long ago, relatively speaking. Oops. That's right, you didn't use the K, which is the worst letter in that word.
Yes, it is.
He's all warmed up now. Al, get ready.
Al, you ready?
Lucky Louis. Lucky Louis. Louis C.K. is all warmed up now.
Yeah, Reverend Al, though, is outraged. He should have done the research himself, and now it opens up, he's going to sue.
No, but that's what everybody thinks, that slavery was something that happened 500. People literally use those numbers. Like, it was 400 years ago. And they were Martians that landed and owned slaves and then left.
Yeah.
No, it's everybody now. It's the same people.
But that was just like business as usual, too.
And it was
like
but see, I don't buy that. Like, people that say, like, when people try to defend Thomas Jefferson and all those guys that owned slaves, and say, well, that's just what people did. I don't know. If you were alive during slavery and you weren't actually putting your life into trying to stop it, you were a piece of garbage human being. I mean, it was, like, just because I own people and hit them.
I think there was people and hit them.
I own them, hit them, and raped them. But, hey, my neighbors did it. No, it's an awful thing, and the rest of the world wasn't doing it.
There was something Jim Norton didn't quite understand. We had a discussion about slavery a few days ago, and I think there was a point in human existence where the first Europeans, or maybe not even Europeans, I don't know, just first peoples went over to a very primitive part of Africa, saw some type of animals or creatures that resembled human beings, but in no way acted like them, and thought, hey, I see they can work. They can probably be trained like the ox or this or that or the other thing. I don't know that that's true. I don't either.
No,
I'm speculating.
True.
You don't think so long ago when
because
Africa, that they weren't considered people?
No, because Africa was civilized long before Europe was. The whites of Europe came late to the game.
I don't buy that either. I've heard Farrakhan talk about how there were, that where are any of these artifacts of this great African civilization?
Where are the big
and I'm
buildings?
not talking North Africa.
Where are the big buildings?
I'm not talking North Africa. I'm talking South African, the jungles of South Africa.
We got a live one.
And Middle Africa.
This cute little story from CNN.
Suffolk County, New York executive Steve Levy believes he's found a solution to a common not in my backyard dilemma that's kept residents in this Long Island county concerned for years. Where to temporarily house homeless sex offenders after they've been released from prison. The answer, they say, a 500-square-foot bare-bones trailer equipped with 8 beds, a bathroom, electricity,
And they all
and
live
water,
together?
but no TVs, telephones, or kitchen facilities. The trailer sits on remote county-owned land away from residential communities and will be moved periodically to ensure privacy.
That's how they move it around.
Right.
Just a trailer in the middle of a field
They're
somewhere.
like superheroes.
That is a sitcom.
Oh, fuck yeah.
that
Pitch
is.
that one.
There's your Big Brother house.
Oh, my
The
God.
Pedophiles.
Oh, my God. And they solve crimes, and they go around.
Yeah.
And then they leave town like the Hulk, you
Yeah,
know,
and then
with
the
their
trailer gets pulled
bag on
away
the
to a
shoulder.
new location.
They're
and
like
they get
that
into new adventures.
Shazam, like that show
Yeah.
Shazam. Captain Marvel.
They're like superheroes. And then they just move on, like Kung Fu.
Well, the politician thinks it's a great idea.
Really?
Well, the beauty of this concept.
Beauty.
Not-
I love
there's
that there's
no
beauty,
beauty
to
in this.
anything having to do with child molestation.
Beauty. Ah, yeah. What's beauty of this is hairless and doesn't stand much taller than 2 feet 6.
Well, the beauty of this concept is not only is the trailer away from a residential community, but it also has a curfew for those residents within it, and it has some security guards who are there at various points during the day and the evening.
The concept cost the county $85 per person per night, cheaper than putting the offenders in motels.
It meets the needs of the person. It also satisfies the law of the state. We're providing a place to stay, but not a place that they're going to want to live forever. They're not going to get too comfortable there.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe people are having cheerful press conferences about that. Is like the outskirts of all life right there.
See what happens when pedophiles stop being polite and start being real. The real world pedophilia. Oh, God damn.
Oh, my God.
And then they'll just trailer them off to somewhere else. How many locations, remote locations could there be where people aren't going to be pissed? Wow. All right. We got only 8 beds?
Yeah, 8 beds. Adam. We should demand that Steve Kappas gets fired. We should demand it. Now he's going on TV to try to explain why he decided that everyone needed to see these video clips from this weirdo.
You know something? I'll even give him that. I will even give him that it's a marginal morality kind of call whether to air it. But the fact that he opened up a package that contains something that could be used in an ongoing federal investigation of the murder of, 30 people, 31 people and himself, is ridiculous. He tampered with evidence. They knew it was from this guy before they opened it, yet they decided to open it with NBC security there. That must be good.
Yeah, those guys.
That must be good. Was it the same people that make sure Don Pardo gets upstairs in the elevator? What is the NBC security doing? Do they know how to handle that?
Rachel Dretch's escort.
Yeah. Sorry, I got to open up this package from this. They were assisted by NBC pages that helped them open this package.
The pages of NBC are actually a branch of the Treasury Department.
Right.
Sorry.
ATF, I think.
Let me introduce everybody. Louis C.K. has joined the Opie and Anthony show.
Louis C.K. Always a pleasure to have Louis on the show.
Fellows.
Playing Caroline's all weekend?
All weekend, next weekend. This weekend I'm in Atlanta at the Punchline, and this coming weekend.
You know what I noticed about Atlanta? It's a huge XM market for us.
Yeah?
I noticed that. For some reason, they love this show in Atlanta on XM. Because we're not on a regular station down there.
It's a dirty town.
My tickets down there go like flapjacks.
Do they go like flapjacks? That's a wonderful way to put it.
So Atlanta this weekend.
That's wonderful.
Caroline's in New York next weekend.
That's right, next weekend. Caroline's all weekend.
All right, so what do you think about this whole thing? This is obviously the only thing to talk about.
Well, I was telling Anthony, it's all made me really sick. And even the kid doing the shooting is the least sickening part of it at this point. It's some kids are dead. But what the media is doing, it really is.
That's the most outrageous, sick part of it. Because the other thing is yesterday's news.
John Hinckley was on the cover of People for shooting John Lennon. That's how far back it goes. If you kill somebody,
you're guaranteed.
You're on the news.
You mean Hinckley for Reagan or Chapman?
Did I
for
screw it up? Yeah.
Yes, you did. You took
Mark David Chapman.
Everyone does that.
Crisscrossed your murderers.
Well,
everyone does that because they were so close together.
And Lennon and Ronald Reagan were very very much alike.
Politically, yes.
Yes, they were very.
Yeah.
Nobody told me there'd be days like these. Will.
Oh my God.
Imagine all the people will live in
Life and peace, Mommy.
Was he really for peace? Let's want to get into it.
Faux pas. The bombing starts in 5 minutes. Just talking about the Russians who have missiles pointed towards us, too.
This is on? What?
Yeah, hello. Testing.
What happened?
That was when Reagan was before
he was doing a sound check on the radio.
Press conference, yeah.
For his fireside chat or whatever.
Yeah, for
they
his
would get
radio
mic
address.
levels.
And he went to 1, 2. They said, "Can we get a level from you, Mr. President?" He said, 1, 2. The missiles are flying. We're bombing Russia.
Yeah,
He was joking.
The bombing starts in 5 minutes.
It wasn't on the air. It was a joke he made to the engineers, and someone said, "Oh, that's," and they made his thing.
That's a good one.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
There he is on the phone, Steve Kappas.
Yeah, we got to get that audio.
we'll have it in a few
But
minutes.
but the thing is, well, first of all, I see the kid. I see him I haven't seen the thing. I just saw on the cover of the newspaper.
Yeah.
He's a boring loser.
Thank you.
Right.
Like,
We've been
even
saying
now,
that all
with the
morning.
shooting, even if I met him, if he came back from suicide, and I'd be like, "Yeah, what's up? We're talking."
Yeah.
I'd still shun him.
We're busy over here.
Yeah. Just a nerd.
Yeah,
bummer.
he had nothing to say in this, what they're now calling his manifesto, his multimedia manifesto.
Yeah.
Which, until you kill someone and then kill yourself, it's your YouTube videos, your blog, and your MySpace page.
Yes.
That is just boring as hell. But then once you kill a bunch of people and yourself, it becomes a
Published.
video multimedia manifesto.
Yeah. He felt invisible. And well, he's still now. He's really invisible.
Yes.
He's dead.
No,
Now
no, you won't be
he's
seeing
rotting.
him no more.
He sent a
Oh,
press
won't be
kit.
seeing him no more.
Headshot.
Yeah, he sent out a press kit.
All well put together.
That's what they said.
Quotes about him.
Yeah.
It's a press kit.
Quotes.
Well, you want to get into it? This is how it all went down last night at, on NBC.
Ah, yes.
No, but and then there's all these roadside bombs in Iraq. People die there by the thousands, and there's no loving testimony about each victim in Iraq with piano playing behind it.
Yeah, with the
and
nice
a
music
fat
playing in the
American mother crying
background.
about it.
No, it's not even nice music. It's like that morbid, like creepy, over the top. Yeah.
Good evening. We now know what the Virginia Tech gunman was doing during that 2-hour period between shootings on campus. He was compiling before going to the post office and mailing via overnight mail what can only be described as a multimedia manifesto containing video
only be described?
and a lengthy
Couple of ways.
document to NBC headquarters.
No,
the very
only.
building here in New York.
He actually said that on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It can only be as a
What can only be described.
Oh, excuse me. There's a few other ways to describe that.
The ramblings of an idiot loser.
Yeah.
How about a bunch of videos and pics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sent?
And it's not like it's like 1970 where it's like, wow, this guy's got video. What is that stuff? Video of himself? What is video? Anyone can take their phone now and make a manifesto.
Yes.
You know, it's not like this, wow, he got video.
We got Talk cameras on right now.
Yeah,
I guess we're doing
video
a
on
manifesto as we speak.
This is the Opie and Anthony Manifest Show. That's what we're calling it, the Manifest Show.
Nice.
What is a manifesto? Can we look that up direct? Because they always credit some ass like Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah, he had a manifesto.
What a rambling douche.
Can you imagine though he goes to the post office
Yeah.
in between? Maybe he was just going to only kill those 2 people, and then he got so frustrated at the post office to decide, oh my God,
I like that.
I got to lose my mind now.
Yeah, he
This
had to
place
go to
is
the post
insane with
office
these
to
long
mail the
lines.
thing in
I
between.
like that he had to be at the post office and have polite discourse with some. Next. Oh, thank you.
How you doing?
You have to look, make sure you had a 10.
Did I have the right label for express mail?
There's confusion. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I think you were before me.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. Do you have
Yeah.
the do you have the zip code? Actually, no problem. I can look it up. Oh, thanks.
I'll look at it. Or we were talking about it during commercials that like maybe his intention was to just kill the initial people at the first building,
Right.
but he got so pissed at the post office,
So frustrated.
like waiting online. There was probably somebody that was online in front of him that just was asking stupid questions, and he's like, "Oh my God."
And he's like, come on.
Now I'm really
Either that or
pissed.
he killed the first couple of people and then watched the news and was like, this ain't happening.
Yeah,
I gotta go out and do some
damn it.
Oh, wow. I really
I need a
pick up on this
manifesto.
already.
Multimedia manifesto.
The envelope was sent from Blacksburg, Virginia on Monday morning. And looking at a copy, you can even see the handwriting of the clerk checking it in at 9:01 a.m. But because
we all got his autograph,
had the wrong zip code, and there are 3 different scratched-out attempts at it, along with Rockefeller Avenue and not Rockefeller Plaza in New York.
What a dunce.
The zip code had to be corrected, and it didn't arrive.
Doesn't he watch Tina Fey's show?
Today.
Come on. Yeah, right? Watch Tina Fey's show. Send it there.
Yeah. He can't find it. He's always looking for 30 Lock.
Wow. Oh, God.
They're, anyone else knows they're explaining this way too much?
Yeah.
Like they're trying to cover their ass. Like, look, a lot of people think we might have had this package the day before, but look, it got the address wrong and the zip wrong.
Yeah.
It's like a guy trying to explain why there's a gun in his bag. It was put right in my bag. I had nothing.
Look.
I had no choice. That was not my marijuana.
Here's your manifesto definition. A public declaration of intentions, opinions, objectives, or motives as one issued by a government, sovereign, or organization.
The manifesto. A lot of, countries put out a manifesto.
We have to get our motives and our intentions. Okay. When I am done with this show today, I am going to go home and try to receive treats from my girlfriend orally.
That is a manifesto.
Why? Because I want them.
You got something festering in your
manhood. Manifesto.
Code had to be corrected, and it didn't arrive here until today. An alert New York City Postal Service employee spotted the return address, and he spotted the return address name Ishmael and brought it to our attention by hand.
Yeah, that postal guy was pretty good. Yeah. You know, actually looking at the return address, realizing, this is from the same place, but it's Ishmael. Oh, I kind of remember them saying something about that.
Ishmael.
He's well read.
Hey, do you need a password for the pre-sale? Ryan, Long Island, go.
Hey, how you doing, Owen? Hey, you guys didn't mention any sort of password, and you need one for the pre-sale when it starts.
Manifesto.
Hold on.
That's just
That's
wonderful.
his manifesto.
It's not on.
That's why he's going to go kill somebody. They did not issue any sort of a password.
All right, keep listening to the radio. Pre-sale starts at 9.
He might have told me what it was.
If we need a password, we'll find it out immediately.
You who did not issue a password.
Here we go. Williams says the first thing they did was call authorities. Then they were sensitive. What? I then made copies. I don't know.
When the package arrived on the desk of our news division president today, the first thing we did was call federal authorities.
They're coming
Tonight
their ass,
they have the original envelope. This one we've been showing you is a color copy. We have been poring over a copy of the contents we made. It has taken hours, and we are still going through it. We are sensitive to how all of this will be seen by those affected, and we know we are, in effect, airing the words of a murderer here tonight.
But you can't just say, we are sensitive,
we're
and
sensitive
then go do it.
And then do it.
Airing it.
Yeah,
That's like a guy raping. He's raping a girl and giving domestic violence stats.
How amazing would it have been if if the guy we're listening to said, we are sensitive to how this will affect, so we're not going to show it to you.
Yeah, so
anyway, we just want to let you know we have it. It's amazing.
We made a decision. Yeah. It'll end up,
It's going to be on YouTube anyway. So if you want to see it, just search
That's
it on
the same
YouTube.
crap like when you do wrong and you go, I take full responsibility.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
No, it's like a John Rocker style of apology. Like, if you were offended because you're stupid, even though you're wrong, I'm sorry. Because my lawyer made me be sorry. It's pointless.
Exactly.
How great would it be if he sent it to NBC and he kept citing the reasons for these murders as how awful NBC television sitcoms had become, and there's not a laugh to be had. I had to kill people. NBC is so bad. It's so unfun. Do you think they still would have aired it?
They'd have played it. Yeah, sure. All the other networks would have.
They might have paraphrased it.
Yeah.
When the time came, I did it.
Oh, yeah, now we get to listen to...
I have not heard his voice yet.
Now we get Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, now we get to listen to Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, you idiot!
When the time came, I did it.
Nerd.
I had to.
In a separate written document, he includes 29 photos he apparently took of himself. He looks like a normal, smiling college student
What a
in only the
greasy
first
head.
2.
In the rest, he presents the stern face and strikes the pose that was very likely what his victims saw later on.
No, it wasn't.
In 11 of the pictures, he aims handguns at the camera, likely the very ones he bought in the past 2 months.
They're making it like this is like a cowboy comic book.
Yeah.
Like that's what they're doing. Just like Jesse James was probably a fat nerd who awkwardly quit when he pulled the trigger. He cringed and made all sorts of gay faces.
Probably had really bad BO.
Yeah.
Swamp ass.
But they show him with a chiseled face on the cover of a comic book, and then kids end up being cowboys. It's the same thing here.
Yeah.
The grimace and the pointing. No, when he was shooting the kids, he was probably blinking a lot and probably peed in his own pants.
Made a stupid face like a guitarist doing a real hard guitar lead.
You know, when I was a kid, I idolized Jesse James, and but then someone told me that his grandfather had been shot by Jesse James.
Jesse James shot my grandfather.
And then I had the same thing happen. I had a nightmare that I was on a train with my family, and Jesse James came in, and I was all psyched to see him, but then he started shooting my family.
Yeah, and wasn't the weird part about the dream that the set looked like it was probably right next to the house? Like it was
it was
lit
weird
the same,
like that.
even though it was the old
lit
West
the same, and the music was kind of written by the same guy that wrote some, I don't know, poppy kind of song.
And then I wasn't sure what was happening, but for some reason, my father had fallen with his face on the pillow, and Jesse James was behind him, grabbing his hips and trying to help him up.
Weird.
Holstering the old pistol.
Yes, and he fired bullets at my father all over his back.
Oh, my goodness.
And then, I don't know why, but Jesse James was afraid to get Dad's blood on him.
All right, hey, let's... well, the actions could have been avoided. Here's more of Napoleon Dynamite.
You had 100 billion chances in ways to have avoided today, but you decided to spill my blood. You forced me into a corner and gave me only one option.
Took my tots.
Was yours. Now you have blood on your hands that will never wash off.
Much of it is incoherent, laced with profanity. He rails against hedonism and Christianity.
You just loved crucifying me. You loved inducing cancer in my head, terrorizing my heart, and raping my soul all this time.
That's not railing against
He could have the worst voice I've ever heard. It's the worst voice I've ever heard. Yeah. He should do voiceovers for diarrhea.
You mean like commercials that are like for diarrhea? Like that, not to stop diarrhea, but...
Yeah.
Diarrhea.
It's a pro-diarrhea commercial, Louie. That's what he's getting.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you want to have diarrhea, what's better than just diarrhea?
Give me cancer in my brain, pain in my heart.
Ugh. He said you had, right in the beginning of that, he says you had hundreds of millions of chances of ways.
100 trillion gazillion ways.
Stop is, but...
I blame the Ligers.
You guys are dicks.
Sounds like Tara Reid.
Oh my God, guys. I'm so angry with you.
Yeah.
100 billion gazillion ways.
But that's not a real number, Tara.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
But this is news. That's the thing is the serious, what makes it offensive is the dude talking over it and...
Oh, yeah.
We had to show you this. Yes. We couldn't just tell you what was in it.
I just hope we're getting smarter out there. You know, they're obviously lying to us. You know, I hope we're becoming more media savvy. They did it for the ratings and for the money that it will generate, and they should admit that openly.
It's true. The problem is that nobody watches something less because they think it's reprehensible. You know what I mean?
No, we as a people love reprehensible stuff.
Yeah.
Well, why do people think in such a short period of time, you know, relatively speaking, and we've heard this thousands of times, we've been on this planet for a very short period of time. I don't know why humans feel that we can evolve so quickly. You know, it was a nothing. It was such a small amount of time between the gladiators killing each other for amusement in the Colosseum. Yeah, on the whole global timeline, the snap of a finger.
It's not even that.
It's nothing.
It's not even
Why do people think because we learned how to build cool things that in our heads we're not the same people that kind of dig watching atrocities and just horrible things?
Still, every day when I just look at traffic on a highway flowing smoothly, I'm amazed that people aren't just stopping their cars and killing and raping everyone around them.
And the only reason they're not, you're right. You're right.
I'm amazed that everyone doesn't do that all the time.
Only reason they're not is because they're late for something.
That's it.
Like they have to be somewhere.
Yes.
If people didn't have jobs, jobs is a way to keep this planet from just ending up with people ripping each other's clothing off, raping, killing.
The entire
late for
fabric
work.
of society is a distraction. Because in reality, what do you need a job for? To get money, to get food. You could grow food right outside your door and buy a cow and drink the milk and then eat it later. But we put it in another place so you have to get, just so that, first of all, so guys can get out of their houses and not listen to their ugly, stupid wives. And also, everybody's wife is stupid and ugly. And so that people won't kill each other.
Do you think deep down we secretly wish for stuff like this to happen?
Yes.
Is there like some kind of like excitement that we feel?
Dude, I've told you of my dream all the time. It is to be around for the complete apocalypse of the world.
Totally.
I want to be around and just watch either the meteor hit or just a complete meltdown of all society where it's complete anarchy, nothing but gunfire and bombs outside.
I want an alien invasion.
Alien invasion would be another great one.
Nuclear bomb, that's just hack. I want like alien.
Oh, you want something like amazing.
Way out there. Even though the movie sucked, War of the Worlds all the way.
Oh, totally.
Where you just realize, wow, we have no chance against this whatsoever.
Great.
You can't make phone calls and make some crazy last minute deal with a country. No, you don't even know you don't even know their language.
No, when they started making warnings about Katrina, I gotta say there was at least 4% of me that was going, come on,
Levy.
See it.
Yeah,
don't hold.
People are like, you're crazy to say that, but I think secretly we all have that deep inside us. Like,
why do you think people watch the news so much like that? When there's big stories, the ratings go up on the news. What are they watching it for? Hoping, please solve this and get it off the air so I don't have to see it anymore?
When the guy got that envelope, after he, pulled down his pants and did what he obviously did immediately to relieve himself of the anxiety he was feeling.
Sure.
He gathered people together and they said, okay, what if we release this? What happens? Well, people will be really upset. And then somebody else said, but will they watch us less? And nope. Put it out.
It's
full
on.
speed ahead.
They don't even have that conversation. It's just, that's a reflex.
When I got home from doing some errands and I turned on the TV and saw this was going down, in my brain, I'm like, cool. Like, wow, there's more to this story.
Yeah.
And then, I'm going to go home today, and I'm going to hope there's going to be another tidbit that comes out.
That's why.
I mean, I feel, and I hope we don't have to say this, but of course we feel bad for the victims and all their families and all that. But as far as a viewer and living through this, when you hear that there's a new tidbit, you're running right to the TV.
It doesn't even have anything to do with the actual tragedy.
No.
What it is we. How can we look at things like curse words being offensive and let's not offend people on their race and stuff when we are still so uncivilized mentally and with our own instincts that we enjoy watching suffering and crime and murder.
Yeah, but Janet Jackson's boob. And,
but that's the stuff that we got.
That's the worst thing that happened in American history in the last decade.
Right.
I mean, that changed the world.
Yeah, the booby slip.
That changed the world with a star over the nipple.
We're on a bizarro planet.
Speaking of disaster, enough.
I'm trying to think of when I was 20.
Screw it. You get the point. We got to get more of the Napoleon Dynamite dude's audio on.
And don't say when I was 21, Hiroshima. Bastards.
I was going to go with an Abe Lincoln joke.
Really go.
I was just.
You're going to really take the exaggeration further.
I'm a fan of exaggerated humor.
That's good.
Actually, I'm not. I think it's awful.
Why? I said something like, when I was a kid, Christ was still an apprentice.
I didn't have to do this. I could have left. I could have fled.
Jesus.
But no, I will no longer run. It's not for me. It's for my children. For my brothers and sisters. That you I did it for them.
Coward.
What is Nicolas Cage talking about?
Yeah, he's just over dramatic.
If you're gonna kill people and then manifesto his eyes, just enunciate.
Yeah.
Just be clear. Don't make people strange.
Find a proofreader too.
Yeah,
it might help you a little bit.
Or be funny. How great would it be if there was no doom in it?
If he was hilarious.
And if he was like
the king of comedy.
And if he was like, I hate to do this, but so many shoes do not match pants, and just went on this silly rant.
What
Oh my God.
Were you go girl and he was high fiving someone that wasn't there?
That could only be described as I'm sorry, but it is hilarious.
That would be so creepy, man.
It can only be described as a hoot.
Just gives an Opie laugh.
You would have a lot of Beavis and Butthead faces on the news, like.
If he did impressions, but it's like really bad impressions of Christopher Walken
or Arnold Schwarzenegger, the one every comedian does.
I'm the Terminator. Yeah, that would be awful. Then would they air it? If he was being like funny?
I don't know. How would they? What would the angle be there?
His laugh-a-festo.
Let's get more here.
You sadistic stars, I may be nothing but a piece of. You have vandalized my heart, raped my soul, and torched my conscience.
Ew.
You thought it was one pathetic void life you were extinguishing. Thanks to you, I die, like Jesus Christ, to inspire generations of the weak and the defenseless people.
He was probably pissed because his time machine didn't work.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, freaking idiot. You know, another thing that annoyed the hell out of me when I saw this clip is it's offensive because it's a murderer being given a forum on all the channels to discuss his lunacy after he's killed 32 people. And they bleep out the curse word. Like, that's the part of it.
Hear the brown word.
Again, that's the part of it that they deem unairable. Like, well, all this is, but Jesus, he said the S word.
Well, it's like when you see Blazing Saddles on TBS.
Yeah.
And they actually take out the fart scene. They take it out. You won't see the fart scene, but they say nigger about 40,000 times.
Yeah.
They leave it in.
They leave it in Blazing Saddles.
The purpose of bleeping is to save people from being offended.
Right.
Maybe Reverend Al is onto something. He's basically we basically are telling America that a fart scene is not okay, but saying the N-word is.
That's horrible.
Wow, he might have a point.
Yeah, in that case.
It's just like, how do you play this guy who really just killed so many young people and
actually
bleep
completely
out the curse word?
Completely fulfilling what he wanted. Making it clear to everybody in the world that this works every time.
Yeah.
If you kill people, whatever drivel.
Yeah, it'll be all over.
It would have been great if somehow it went back to his parents or something with just a form letter. We appreciate your input. NBC has looked over your materials. We find that they're not worthy of broadcast.
We do not accept unsolicited material.
First of all, it's in the wrong format. It's not HD television. It's not up to industry standards. If I shot something like this and tried to get it on the air, forget it. There's no way that I could get just based on how he shot it. It's out of focus. It's bleeding, white on.
Yeah, he didn't white balance it.
He didn't white balance it at all.
Terrible.
Right. Hey, Rob Bartlett wants to check in and say hi.
Rob.
We got, here's where he blames it on basically rap videos. I'll make it. I'll make that connection.
Oh, okay.
Because he's talking about the cognac and the Mercedes and the rich people.
Oh, you think that's who he was talking about?
He liked rap videos. Let's get right into it.
Wasn't he talking about the kids?
Feels like to be spit on your face and have trash shoved down your throat. Do you know what it feels like to dig your own grave? Do you know what it feels like to have your throat slashed from ear to ear? Do you know what it feels like to be torched alive? Do you know what it feels like to be humiliated and be impaled upon on a cross and left to bleed to death for your amusement?
No, and neither do you, you stupid.
Pain your whole life. Did you want to inject as much misery in our lives as you can, just because you can? You had everything you wanted. Your Mercedes wasn't enough, you brats. Your golden necklaces weren't enough, you snobs. Your trust fund wasn't enough. Your vodka and cognac weren't enough. All your debaucheries weren't enough. Those weren't enough to fulfill your hedonistic needs. You had everything.
Somewhere in his brain he had to go, I think I finally got it.
Yeah,
I think I got my mission statement.
All right, one take. That was good. That was good.
A few other takes, like,
I did it, yeah.
He had to have had some awkward. You didn't. Oh boy. Okay. Again. You torched my soul. That's stupid.
You know what it feels like to cross hang on the beep.
with the funny cartoons sticks.
Yeah. It'll be on one of those bloopers shows.
Outtakes.
Yeah, and the cannonball run.
Yeah.
He's like, he laughs. And somebody's like,
with the credits rolling next to him.
Hal Needham comes out and cuts the whole thing off. All right, cut.
Oh, you idiot. camera wasn't on.
Dom DeLuise laughing in the background.
And finally, Brian Williams. Here's another, mission statement from NBC. Listen to this horse crap.
We should probably say we're working with law enforcement on some of this because we don't want to create any more heroes or martyrs from this.
Too late.
No
copycats.
Wait a minute, we're working
Heroes or martyrs.
What does that mean? We're working with
You're not the FBI, you dopes. You're not working with anybody. Hand over the material and shut your mouth.
Here's what he said earlier. The whole way he worded it, the president of NBC News Division there, he worded it like, law enforcement told us that airing this wouldn't interfere with their investigation, which doesn't mean law enforcement didn't tell them, don't air it.
No.
He said it wouldn't interfere with their investigation. That's when he was asked, did law enforcement, was there concern about airing this material? The question that was asked, was there concern based on copycats? But he answered it, law enforcement said this will not interfere with the investigation.
No, it doesn't matter. Nobody has to tell you.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, it's like when the Hillary Clinton and anybody else running for president talks about the money they've raised, and we followed the letter of the law. Yeah, but you shouldn't take money from companies.
Right. There are certain people you shouldn't take money from.
Let's get the rest of the law. We're running out of show. We want to get this on, and then we got Steve Kappas trying to defend just a few moments ago the videos and the pictures.
You mean Krappus?
We're working with law enforcement on some of this because we don't want to create any more heroes or martyrs from this. So the material has to be combed through. We will, after examining it, air more of these materials tomorrow morning on Today. Again, as we continue to go through and analyze what is in this voluminous multimedia package that arrived here at NBC.
A voluminous multimedia package. Now available on 3 discs
on
$14.99.
They just used this killer's material to promo their own properties.
Yes. No, it's like, Robert Smigel that does the cartoons.
Yeah.
We were watching, back when nobody cares about this anymore, Flight 800, that was a jet that fell off the
TWA.
It fell out of the sky into the water.
Yeah.
And it was awful. All these people died. So then on CNN, they had this big promo. Tonight, Flight 800. What happened and who were the victims, and it was so sensationalized that it was like it's trying to get you to go, oh, I love Flight 800.
Oh,
that's my favorite thing.
That's my favorite show.
Did you see Flight 800 last night?
Awesome. I'm so glad they're doing Flight 800 again.
And brought that up. Yeah. They just make it look like it is a TV show.
Because now they put the music and the big, dun, 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 dun.
No, and every time that you see somebody talking, like whenever somebody dies and one of the people that one of the relatives is on TV talking about how sad it was, that person was picked up by a town car, driven to a studio, put a thing in their ear, a microphone. They said, "Could we get a level from you?" They signed a thing. They got powder on their face,
little makeup,
little hair, and then okay, you ready? Oh my God, I'm so sad. It's just all phony.
It's all showbiz.
It's all fake.
Here we go, Steve Kappas or Krappus. He should be fired. We should demand this guy gets fired for just lying to the public why he is airing this crap, and now everyone else is. That one guy decided. He could have just said, you know what, no way, no effing way, but here's him trying to defend himself.
You turn this material over, but then you've got a different decision to make, and this is also a big part of the news story.
Well, sure. I mean, and we had a very long discussion with a number of people all throughout the organization, and with...
Well, when you were having these long discussions, did you have something in your ears, like...
By the way, is he being interviewed by a guy that works for him?
Of course he is. Brought that up too, Louie.
He's on Fox.
You got your puppet that is asking the questions that probably he told you.
This is a script. They're working off a script.
He should just be interviewing himself.
Right.
Yeah. Should I have done this?
Yes.
That's an excellent question.
I'm going to be asking myself the hard questions today.
Right. Yes. Listen to the semantics that are used in this, though.
Organization and with law enforcement about what to do with the material. The Virginia State Police made a reasonable request, which was to not do anything with the material until they had a chance to review it. So we sat on the material for most of the day. I mean,
wow, most of the day.
Most of the day, not even a day.
Oh, God. Went up on most of the day.
Most of the day. All right, now I understand. No, they sat on it because they were waiting for the primetime news to start.
Yes.
You don't want to show while there's just soccer moms at home in front of their TVs.
He makes it sound like it's the timing of like when they release national security documents in the government.
Yeah.
We put this into cold storage for most of the day.
Most of the day.
So that only later generations of today.
Have a job? How does he run the news department?
We didn't air this for what amounted to the tens of minutes.
You wouldn't believe how many seconds went by.
And most of the day was spent getting as many copies as possible.
Yeah, they were doing other things during that time to get ready to air it.
Right, we have an atomic clock that was almost worn out.
Yeah, we're just
by the time we aired
Oh,
this.
God.
I mean, as I said, it came into the building at 11 a.m. There was one still picture released after the Virginia State Police had a news conference at which they announced that this material existed.
What time?
And the video didn't air before 6:30 last night.
Of course it did.
So we
7
sat on
hours
the material
is most
all
of the
day
day.
long.
All day long, sat on it.
How
7
can
hours.
you explain these horrible...
Oh, then now he's trying to go, now how could he have shot those people?
Yeah.
Like now he's off the...
Let's deflect away from the fact that we're whores.
Look, what we did is totally understandable, but what he did is...
Yeah, I mean, come on. My singing wasn't that bad, Simon. It was...
They never give disclaimers.
Just the fact that they are.
Yeah, they're
volume.
They're panicking. I think it's
backlash.
I think the backlash, media frenzy time, because the rest of the media is
pile on,
and the rest of the media will have no problem turning this into a frenzy because they're all pissed that they didn't get the tape.
They didn't get it.
Yeah.
Horrible events, and this is, I think, as close as we will ever come to being inside the mind of a killer. And I thought that it needed to be released, and I note that pretty much every single news organization all around the world has made the same decision.
But you had it in your hand.
Examine the contents of the manifesto and so forth.
Manifesto.
You had it in your hands. You could have actually stopped all of them from airing it.
They did it.
They sent it to you.
Why does it have to say NBC?
I know.
Yeah.
He just must be a fan of NBC.
While
he was shooting people, he was going dun dun dun.
Just trying to make peacock things.
I hope you sleep well at night, Mr. Kappas. All right.
At about 1:30 in the morning on April 12, William Lewis walked down the hall at Texas Women's Hospital. That white bundle in his hands, his 4-day-old baby girl.
Aww.
Several minutes later, a Houston police officer shot Lewis with a taser, and the baby, Carla, crashed to the floor. Officer David Bowling and a sheriff's deputy claim they thought Lewis was kidnapping his baby. Lewis contends he and his wife just wanted to leave the hospital and simply did not follow hospital rules.
So the guy got tased.
He got tased for leaving the hospital with his baby without a wristband or something.
Yeah, they don't know. I mean, they try to talk to the guy. There's a history with this guy of domestic violence with his woman. So there might.
How do they know? What do they look him up before they fucking
I don't
tase
know.
him?
I don't know. That might just be stuff I found out after. But the guy was being a.
They got a baseball card for his wife beating.
But wait,
look at his stats. Let's tase this.
We need more in the story because it gets to the point where they're tasing him as he's leaving the hospital with
That's crazy.
A 4-day-old.
What happens?
Does anyone?
The babies have little bracelets. It's really genius. So you can't steal babies.
Did they tell him put the baby down or put the baby back?
I think they did. I don't know. They were trying to talk to him. He wasn't being cooperative. But they didn't just go yes sir, hit 4 and then zap
somebody
him.
who's fucking
holding a baby. I agree. But he's a big guy.
It doesn't seem right when she says the baby crashed to the floor. It's a baby. It's not a crash to the floor like a bunch of tin cans and a.
Yeah, it's a little baby.
The 22-year veteran officer appears to arrive at the incident holding his taser.
Under this circumstance, when you know you've already got an issue up there, you've already got a large male suspect who's already agitated and already threatening, you'd already come up with your taser.
After a couple of minutes of talking with Lewis, Bowling shoots his taser. When the Houston father went down, the baby did as well. Lewis claims the newborn fell on her head and suffered severe injuries. After the fall, officers handed the baby to her stunned mother. She has since spoken out against the officer and defended her husband.
Wow. I've got to wonder what kind of a moron would tase an adult holding a baby, said George Kirkham, a former police officer and criminologist at the University of California, Berkeley. It doesn't take rocket science to realize the baby's going to fall. Yeah, man, you're not going to hold on to the ball. Hold on to the ball. Hold on to the baby when you get tased.
The guy's dying to use that taser.
The elevators would not move because wristband sensors on each baby shut off the elevators if anyone takes an infant without permission.
You can't get out. How come the father wasn't wearing a wristband?
No, but
because they always give the father a wristband.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Ooh, perfect, Jimmy. Perfect.
I still have my wristbands from when my daughters were born, so I can go steal babies.
Why not?
Fuck them and eat them.
Wow.
That's the thing is they don't turn it off. I had 2 for lunch.
Wait, here's this guy. Brooklyn Ace knows a little more. Brooklyn Ace, what's up?
Yeah, I have a feeling I have the same article in front of me as you do, Opie, because I sent it in to Steve. The part that I found amusing was Child Protective Services has custody of baby because of a history of domestic violence between Lewis and his wife, Jacqueline Gray. First of all, why does she have a different last name? Sounds like there's a huge issue here. But it's like...
What?
Right. No, you raise a good point.
No, it's not. My wife and I have different names.
No, but he's right. This guy's right, though.
Why would you
All right.
tease a guy with
All right, Brooklyn Ace.
Ridiculous. Later, guys.
Thanks.
Right.
Reverend Al Sharpton, we should do this before break. He wants Isaiah Thomas to apologize. And if Isaiah Thomas, of course, the head coach of the Knicks, doesn't apologize, he wants everyone to stop going to Knicks games. This is insane.
Isn't that happening?
Yeah. Isn't that...
Well, yeah, it's happening.
Sharpton's the black guy, right? He's the black guy?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Just making sure.
Why is he getting involved in everyone's business?
Yeah, I don't know. What does he want him to apologize for?
For saying derogatory things toward women.
Toward black women.
Toward black women? Oh, right, of course, because he doesn't care about anyone else. That's true.
Yeah.
Called her the B word. Bitch.
He called her that
during the sexual harassment lawsuit that went down?
That she just got awarded $11 million for, $11.5 million.
She's that because of, he said that publicly? Or?
No, during work. During work.
What is he?
And that's worth
$11 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's not good enough for Reverend Al. Now Isaiah has to apologize.
Why does this guy think he can tell everybody what to do?
How they should be apologizing and for what?
Or in telling people not to go to the games.
Yeah.
And more importantly
is dumb way to try to activate socially.
Yep.
What a stupid idiot this guy is.
He's a jerk.
He's the worst guy alive.
And for some reason, and I blame the Democrats for letting him get up there and speak at their convention, he has this credibility that he never had before. Yep. He was always the goofy sweatsuit, big hubcap medallion joke that would be a race-baiting, taunting, white interloper. No one took him seriously with the Tawana Brawley debacle. And then he dresses in a suit, and the Democrats let him talk, and all of a sudden he's got this credibility that people seem to think if he says something, they should do it.
He's adult.
Well, this is what he's saying today.
Isaiah Thomas speaks to Reverend Al Sharpton, but so far...
And now freaking Isaiah Thomas has to meet with Reverend Al Sharpton.
Why are people meeting with this guy?
Stop!
Let him crawl back to his crap hole that he was in.
It doesn't help if you said something, like every time somebody says that, well, I got to meet with the Reverend Al now.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen in that room, really?
Same thing that happened to Imus. At least they showed that live.
Yeah.
It wasn't a private meeting. It was on the air, and you just saw him crucify Don Imus. Don Imus did apologize. Reverend Al wasn't accepting it.
No apology. Sharpton says he wants Thomas to say he's sorry for statements he made in a videotaped deposition shown in his sexual harassment case. In that video, Thomas said it is worse for a white man to use the B word against a black woman than it is for a black man to use the same word against a black woman. Reverend Sharpton says if Thomas does not apologize, he will launch protests and call for boycotts of upcoming Knicks games.
Stop meeting with Reverend Al.
I know, enough.
Just stop.
He's not.
It's good enough. Don't you think it's good enough that this woman got $11 million? Move on.
He's not even.
He's the coach of the Knicks.
He's not even intelligent.
No, he's not.
That's the thing.
He's not.
He's stupid. He's a dumbbell.
I told Mr. Thomas that our position has nothing to do with whether the person using the language is black or white. We cannot have different standards for sexism or racism.
Thomas says he has nothing to apologize for, since he has already clarified that it is wrong for any man to insult any woman. Tuesday, Isaiah Thomas and Madison Square Garden were found guilty of sexually harassing former Knicks executive Anuka Brown Sanders. Thomas and MSG both say they will appeal.
You know what? It's not wrong for any man to insult any woman. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's not wrong to insult a person. It's insulting to them, but it doesn't mean you can't do it. You can call people names. Name calling is okay.
Yeah.
Because people get mad at each other and they call each other names.
Yeah, that's what happens at work.
This people think that that there's something in the Constitution that protects them from being offended. Like there's something wrong with offending people. Like they actually think it's in the Bill of Rights. Freedom from being offended or feeling icky about something someone said. You're not protected. Yeah. People get to offend you, and you get to sit there and go, "Oh, that didn't bother me," and then shut up. There's nothing that
no right.
People have a right to be gross and insulting, and people have a right to say bad things all they want.
Yeah. And
not according to Reverend Al.
Yeah, no, that's why he has to die in a pool of his own blood and secretions.
And you can't tell anybody to apologize. It doesn't work.
No.
You can't say apologize because it will not be a sincere apology.
No,
it really has to come from yourself.
It's okay if he's not sorry.
Yeah, who cares?
Yes.
He's not sorry.
He's not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
He doesn't have to be.
No.
Hey, it's also Feel Good Story Monday.
It's Feel Good Story Monday. On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah.
Do we have a feel-good story?
Yeah.
I don't know. When I was looking through the paper this morning, I didn't see one feel-good story.
I got it. It's right here.
In Orlando, Florida, a Walt Disney World worker faces felony charges after authorities said he'd made plans to have sex with a minor he met online. This man, Michael Bott Jr., was arrested because, as it turns out, the minor he allegedly planned to have sex with was a police detective posing as a 14-year-old girl.
So is a cop.
Authorities say Bott repeatedly told his chatting buddy that what they were planning was technically rape. Police say Bott confessed to the charge when confronted. He's being held on $20,000 bond.
There you go. Your feel-good story for this Monday.
Wow.
Goofy.
Well, the creep's not going to be doing anything.
All right.
So you can spin anything into a feel-good story.
So that's a feel-good story? I thought feel-good stories were all feel-good. This one was potentially tragic.
Excuse me. It's making a lot of parents feel good today that this creep's not around anymore. See? That's the brilliance of us.
In Orlando.
You can make anything into a feel-good story.
They definitely arrested the only child molester in Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
It was an isolated incident.
You never, ever see pedos just wandering through there.
Opie with an erection. He's taking a picture with 2 4-year-olds. You know what his face is doing behind that mask? Just, if you could take the head off, you'd run away.
You don't think that's a feel-good story for people out there?
No, I consider feel-good stories like a dog comes back to the owner after being lost for 2 years because he got dumped out of a car in Arizona. Yeah, even that is depressing.
All right, give me another shot at it.
I'm trying to think of any feel-good story, to tell you the truth.
I got it.
Because they're all based in tragedy, because in order to feel good, there has to be something bad there that someone overcame.
How about this as your feel-good story?
Okay.
Let me see your tater pie. What did you say?
It's true that in some situations, disabled children are held back from the normal activities which others...
So far, so good, or...?
Sounds like they're having fun. And
yeah.
Sounds like they've had some disabled children being given a chance to have some fun.
Okay. Yeah, this could be good.
from the normal activities which others may get to enjoy. But for Friendship special ed teacher and cheerleading sponsor Casey Ketcher said that simply wasn't an option.
If anybody in the school deserves a chance, I feel it's these girls.
She decided that for 7 disabled students at the middle school, it was time to shine.
Well, I had one of them the other day tell us that this was her dream her whole life.
I always prayed that I always want to be a cheerleader.
Oh no!
Yeah, look at me.
Oh boy, they're making them cheerleaders.
This is what Feel Good Story Monday's all about, Anthony. What?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Samantha Hudson has a special honor. Leading the squad, a dream come true.
I'm a team captain, and also I take care of my team and make sure they have fun. I feel like I can go out there and...
I also like to eat pennies.
They have fun. I feel like I can go out there and just be myself.
They don't think that they're different, and that's what I love about them, is they're ready to go out there and cheer for the Tigers, and they don't even think
Wait
they
a
have
second.
disability.
What?
Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with these kids. These kids have slurred speech.
Yeah,
They're having a good time cheerleading, and they're not bothering anybody. But this woman, this young woman,
yeah,
I hate her. Because actually, the kids doing their cheerleading, that's great. That is actually great. But she's like, they don't think that they're different, and that's what I love about them.
They don't think that they're different. We all know they are.
They're not different.
Right.
Why
You're making them different.
The fact that they don't see how hideous they are is so cute.
And R. E. T. A. R. D. Retard. Yeah, woo!
Cheer for the Tigers, and they don't even think that they have disabilities. And
They don't even
It's
think.
a chance not only to achieve
We're trying to really tell
but to
them.
be a part of that Tiger spirit.
Stop
Be
your hands and
retarded.
Oh, all right.
Be retarded. Be retarded.
I want to see the black retarded cheerleaders. You know we retarded. Yeah. We are retarded.
Double
yeah.
time.
Retarded. I show my ass. I am retarded. Yeah.
Stomp your hands and clap your feet. Retardation can't be beat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smokezilla, Kentucky.
I think the whole school as a whole is starting to see these girls as being, part of the heart of Friendship Middle School.
Ketcherson says it's amazing to know that something so simple could provide the girls with the experience.
Oh, that they're talking about the kids.
It's just so heartwarming
So simple.
to know that these girls may not ever have this opportunity again. So it's really important to all of us.
Oh, you self-serving.
Why is George Steinbrenner talking about the Yankees? Like that.
They are the best retarded cheerleaders in the world. And Joe Torre is the best manager. Yeah.
All right,
We got an extra chromosome. How about you? No?
Wow. So is that your feel-good story today?
It is a feel-good story.
Well, what's up, then?
Yeah, are they hot?
Yeah, the point of
Cheerleaders are kind of like, you got to be hot.
Cheerleaders are a very sort of little Nazi organization of hot women.
Yeah.
And so to try to make the retarded girls...
Y'all ready for this?
They just fall all over each other. Yeah, they don't do the pyramid. They just call it the human pile.
They just make like an Abu Ghraib-like pile of retarded girls.
Oh, boy, yeah. Well, we get to meet the cheerleader, some of the cheerleaders here in this next clip.
My name is William, and I like to wear dresses.
That's William.
Oh.
What else does he like besides dresses?
My name is William, and I like fingernail polish.
Yeah.
Fingernail polish.
And this is why he cheerleads.
I would be happy looking like a woman.
Yeah, of course.
I would get rid of all my male clothes and get only girl clothes.
Girl clothes.
I like to make werewolf movies.
That guy's just... He's my favorite.
He's the best one.
Oh, well.
These retarded girls are cheerleading, and it's, just something for them to do before they go work in a box factory. Oh, my God. And live in a room where nobody likes them for the rest of their lives.
Oh, my God.
This thing is that only anybody cares about is young retarded people.
Yeah, true.
Retarded kids go to the Olympics, but when you're a 48-year-old retarded man...
What are you doing?
Getting any more medals?
You're no medals coming your way for separating the green glass from the brown glass at the recycling plant.
That's it. Speaking of glass, we got something. Yes, Danny ran in because we forgot about this. Louis not that far off. And actually, you say that it could mean that's what happens to the star quarterback on half these high school teams. It's all downhill after high school. No matter what you do.
And
yes,
for the retarded kids, it's really
What's up, Danny?
Just a side note about the that news story about the slow cheerleading squad.
Yeah.
One of the girls on the squad is actually in a wheelchair, and they showed her sitting in her cheerleading uniform with pom-poms in her wheelchair. I just thought that was funny.
Well, are any of them hot?
No.
You're not going to comment on hot retarded girl. Okay.
All right, we don't have the sweeper, but I'm going to attempt the feel-good story again for today. We need one good feel-good story, so let's try this one.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
You got to reach to the seat.
This is the McDonald's at 7th and Broadway, where Monday a 20-year-old described as an employee here had a baby in the bathroom.
All I see was everybody running to the bathroom and stuff, and
So far, so good, right? For a feel-good story
Somebody
Monday?
had a baby in a bathroom, yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
That's
it's
good,
like,
right?
Hey, it was baby, like a Christmas story.
Yeah. The circle of life.
Yeah, circle of life.
Playing out at that McDonald's in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's your feel-good story for
That's
Monday.
where you want it
If we
happening.
stop here.
If we stop here, but something tells me it's going to go horribly
Baby's going to
awry.
be drinking ammonia in a second.
I just kept walking. I don't want to be involved in none of that, but I didn't know somebody was in there having a baby.
Turns out
I gave the man UPS.
UPS.
this customer knows the employee that, according to this police report, told paramedics she then tried to flush 3 times.
Wow, that's bad.
Masked workers are credited for taking the baby boy.
That's all I could get as a comment from somebody. Man, that's bad.
Well,
I think it's a little more than bad.
Out of the toilet and doing CPR. They say he was not breathing and had no pulse. All this happening at the end of the busy lunch hour here.
Yeah.
So every year that kid is going to have a almost flushed down the toilet day instead of a birthday.
The mother was taken from the restaurant to Truman Med Center.
They're always laughing and stuff. That's basically.
What? Did she ever talk about being pregnant?
No.
This police report also has paramedics saying she told them she didn't know that she was pregnant. But investigators looking into what happened here say they have information indicating the McDonald's employee told others about her pregnancy. Now, we reached that woman today. She's still at TMC. She did not want to talk. No one at the restaurant, none of the employees is talking either. The baby born at 32 weeks is here, is expected to survive, and Child Services now has custody of that baby boy.
She didn't know. She thought that she was taking a baby-shaped shit out of her cunt. That's what she thought it was. So she was trying to flush it like a good employee.
3 times.
She was trying to flush and then wash her hands and go back to work.
3 fucking times and couldn't get it down?
She thought she took a fleshy shit out of her vagina.
All right, well. Is that the feel-good
She
story?
had a fucking look at that. She's probably
That is
eats
a feel-good
McDonald's
story.
every day.
Yeah.
If you eat that shit every day,
you never know what you're going to
shit
shit
a baby out of your twat. That's how bad that food is for you.
All right, that's not a good
It's
feel-good
very
story.
binding.
I don't think it's feel good.
All right,
I think it's funny.
All right, I'll try here. Let's keep trying. We need one good feel-good story for this
Something
Monday.
that's got to warm the cockles.
The cockles. What is a cockle?
I know.
Cockle. Where is the cockle?
It's part of the heart. You got it. It's a.
But isn't it warm all the time then?
I think so.
All right.
He had his gun out.
How about
I ain't never
this?
been in that situation before, so I took off.
15-year-old Mark Atkins is now facing several charges after taking a joyride in a stolen car and getting into a short pursuit with police in southwest Oklahoma City. But along with the charges, he's now facing an uphill battle with his health after being captured by a canine officer that tore away flesh along with his scrotum.
Oh! Now that's a feel-good story.
Along with his scrotum.
Oh, we almost
Flesh.
there?
And oh, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
his ball bag.
Some of that flesh was his scrotum.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to hear that again. He just casually throws in, and oh yeah, the dog ripped off his scrotum and started chewing it like
they
bubble
didn't
gum.
need to tell us. That's not newsworthy.
Right.
The fact that it was his balls was not newsworthy.
Right.
Leather chew toy.
That was just a little throw-in.
Yeah.
Battle with his health after being captured by a canine officer that tore away flesh along with his scrotum.
Along with his
scrotum.
All right, Joey, give us another read on along with his scrotum. A little more dramatic.
Along with his scrotum.
Now, make it a little more dark.
Along with his scrotum.
That's perfect. Circle that take. That was good.
How many along with his scrotum takes do you think he has?
I want to hear that take.
Along with his scrotum. No. You're not getting the essence of along with his scrotum.
No, because the first one was tore away his flesh along with his scrotum. Wait. Slow down.
You can't just glance
We
over
have
that,
a
baby.
ball.
You got to slow down a little bit.
Slow down on the
There's
scrotum.
a yield here. You got to slow a little bit.
How many stories have you read with along with his scrotum this week?
Right.
Don't you fucking know when to pause?
It's drama, motherfucker.
Try again. Let's go. Tape's rolling.
Along with his scrotum.
It sounds like it's like the weather or something.
Along with,
feel a little,
scrotum.
Someone is pointing out love his fake voice. Yeah. If you can't get up for a scrotum ripping story, then you don't belong in the business. All right, more to the story.
The doctors told me they didn't think they were going to be able to stitch me back together.
He was in the trauma for 7 to 9 days, and I just never seen anything like it.
Wouldn't you be in trauma for the rest of your life?
More or less.
I mean, 9 days?
For a few 9 days, I felt amazing.
Right, 9 days, I'm like, fuck it.
Scrotum,
Who needs the scrotum anyway?
Fucking dog bit my ball bag off, but it's 9 days ago.
You move on.
Who gives a shit? It looks like a deflated balloon now.
Yeah. Who cares?
Who gives a shit? I don't need that.
Like this done to a minor.
Obviously, they're not trained to bite in this particular area of the body.
Officers say Mark was not handcuffed when the dog attacked and claimed the animal was just doing what it was trained to do.
They had the officer on top of the individual. They're on the ground. The guy's resisting. The dog is trying to assist his handler with this aggressive behavior as best he can.
I can't explain how painful it was, but it's like being tied up and eating alive.
Mark says he was no longer resisting. His mother now hopes legal action will help the police admit they were wrong.
There's some good officers out there, and there's some bad ones, But I think in order to clean it up, they need to let these officers take responsibility for what they do to the public.
I got something to add to that statement. There's some good kids out there, and there's some bad kids.
Ones. That's right.
They deserve a dog ripping their scrotum.
The good ones get to walk away with their balls.
Right.
Yep. Sometimes the bad ones don't.
That's all she's got. There's bad cops, good cops.
Nope.
How about there's bad
That kid
kids,
was
good kids?
Bagging groceries, saving money for his college fund. A dog would never in his life bit off his scrotum.
Right.
All right, I'm on a mission. We got to find just one good feel-good story for today, Monday.
Got to find.
This is
that one was great.
Is that a good feel-good story? You think?
Made me feel good.
I feel pretty good.
I laughed.
Do you guys feel good? No. Is their mic off?
They're in a soundproof booth.
What happened?
I feel better than I did before the story.
All right, let me try another.
I can't believe. Also, while you're looking, the one Pal Talk camera I have control of is the worst camera in the whole place. All I can get is a black leather chair. It's in there, so I can't even get the audience because it hits the TVs. It doesn't go down low enough. It's too close to the TVs. Mm-hmm. And I can't get us. I can only get a chair or the Opie and Anthony or the Ron and Fez carpet.
Do the Ron and Fez carpet. They could use the promotion.
Sure.
There you go. That's what you get today. Well, we'll have to figure that out. No, we need one of these feel-good stories to bring everyone together. Like, you feel good, but the crowd out there, they're shaking their head. They're like, nah, I don't feel good after that story. So let's try another one here. Feel-good story Monday. You ready yet?
Ready.
All right, here's the next one. Let's see if this is the one that brings everyone together.
Police are looking for a driver in a deadly hit and run.
Yeah, but they're also looking for some thieves who ripped off the victim as he lay bleeding and dying on the sidewalk. It's an unbelievable story. Here's some video.
Oh.
That's awesome.
That's fucking.
Oh, look at that. What happened to that guy? Take his wallet. Oh, my God. That guy just got hit by a car 10 seconds ago. Take his watch.
I wish it was that, because he would almost understand if it was his wallet, his whatever, his,
all right.
You know,
what did they take?
Money.
His scrotum?
Thieves who ripped off the victim as he lay bleeding and dying on the sidewalk. It's an unbelievable story. Here's some video from the scene near Main and Horn in Mesa. Police tell us the man happened to be waiting for a bus with his groceries in hand when an out-of-control truck hit him and killed him. Instead of helping the man, people nearby started stealing his groceries. They made off with him in the
God. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
He got organic eggs. Right. He's got blueberries.
It's a perfectly good cantaloupe.
Yeah, blueberries. Yeah, it's not his wallet with his money and his credit cards. It's stupid groceries.
Oh, my God.
him. Instead of helping the man, people nearby started stealing his groceries. They made off with them, and the truck driver now faces felony charges if caught. He also took off. The people who stole those groceries could also face theft charges as well.
Oh, boy, that's a biggie. That theft charge is a biggie, man.
Grand Theft Lemon.
Is that a good feel-good story?
Oh, God.
What were they saying out there?
Nothing. I'm zooming in on.
You got the camera working.
There we go. Well, I got one more camera working. There we go. It's like Apollo 13 in here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Gotta keep just holding shit together with duct tape.
Not smart on XM's part, by the way, because you're dealing with guys that have ADD to begin with. So what do? You throw a bunch of shiny new toys in front of us.
New things.
Joysticks and cameras. It's like, oh, yeah, we're supposed to do a radio show.
I forgot about the radio show for a second.
Right. Is that your feel-good story?
I don't feel good about that. That was
No? That's not a good one. Yeah, the poor bastard.
All right, how about all right, I'm going to try two more. Maybe one more. We'll try this for your feel-good story for this Monday.
I put Cromwell on the camera.
Stupid Cromwell.
Cromwell's on cam.
A name I like to say.
He's the only one I could get on camera through the, slot in the door.
Cromwell.
Cromwell.
He walks into FH. I go, hello, Cromwell. Stupid Cromwell.
I think it's some abuse.
Pick a worse name. In the O&A community than Cromwell. Even Flea is, whatever, Flea. But Cromwell.
That's his first name?
Flea?
No, Cromwell.
He's right there.
I guess that's his first name?
His handle.
That's his handle.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cromwell.
All right, here's another feel-good story. Let's try another one here. Wow, there's quite a delay in that fucking thing, huh?
Yes.
Police describe it as bottom of the barrel. Surveillance tape rolls as a toddler is forced to steal at a Boardwalk arcade in Seaside Heights. The real-life case has a lot of parallels to Oliver Twist. Watch as the woman sets down a little girl at Lucky Leo's arcade and kicks her under a swing gate below a glass counter. The child then grabs an employee's purse.
The purse had approximately $165 in cash. It was a Coach purse and had numerous credit cards in there. If this woman can do this to this child now, to use the innocence of a child to commit a crime, it's much easier for that woman to purvey this child to do more crimes.
Police right now are working on leads. They say an arrest is imminent.
That was very poorly stated.
Worded.
Yes. If it was easy for her to use the child's innocence to do this, then it will be easy for her. Oh, never mind.
In the future to maybe.
Forget it. It's bad.
All right, this is the last attempt at the feel-good story for this Monday, all right?
It is a medical mistake that is hard to imagine. A woman goes through a painful double mastectomy believing she had cancer.
But that diagnosis was entirely wrong, and now that woman is suing.
I thought they were going to say, but now that woman is flat-chested.
Suing, she better get more than $11.5 million for that, right? That, to me, is a lot worse than someone calling you a bitch at work.
I would say so, yeah.
Wrong, and now that woman is suing.
I just broke down and cried, and I really didn't know what happened in the room from that point on.
News Dairy Eason says she couldn't even believe. The doctor told her she didn't have breast cancer, but it was too late, weeks after she had a double mastectomy.
The good news is your breasts are not cancerous. The bad news is that they're in a bucket in the hospital waste dump. And is too late. They're mixed in with other people's uncancerous breasts.
Yeah, we really can't reattach them at this point.
Yeah.
Seems like
that's not going to work.
Seems like you get these stories from time to time where they take the wrong leg off, the wrong arm.
Some patients have taken to writing on their own legs.
Yeah.
Like on their own leg.
This is the bad one.
Yeah, bad leg. This one's got to go.
She should have had written, please make sure they have cancer before you fucking scoop them out.
Double check.
By the way, now Cromwell's getting some advice. Smokezilla writes, sweep the leg, Cromwell, sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg, Cromwell.
And someone else saying that you do sound like a Cromwell. Here's more to the story.
It just hit me that all the things that I had gone through my family, my child, that it was unnecessary.
Her life was changed forever. She says it happened after the lab made a horrible mistake. They mixed up her report with someone else's. Now she's suing the medical lab in Rybrook, CBL Path.
In spite of the best efforts, these things happen. But I don't understand that.
A state report blames the mix-up on a technician at the lab. He admitted to cutting corners when labeling the specimens.
Oh, boy.
He just wrote
corners.
He wrote lady. He wrote some lady's tits. And they got mixed up with some other lady's tits was what the other label said some other lady's tits.
Wow. Yeah, it's just cutting some corners.
Yeah.
And you're getting to the obvious. There is a second victim.
Oh.
Well, because there's a mix-up. So now
there's a lady whose fucking breasts are... some lady's got black breasts.
And she
Korean.
Thinks she's fine.
Oh, she got some great news, and then...
And some other lady's got cauliflower on her nipples.
Here's the
she was told that she's fine a week ago.
Here's the second victim to the story.
There's a second victim.
Yeah.
The woman whose information got switched with Jerry's. That woman was apparently told she didn't have cancer, but found out much later that, in fact, she did.
I hope no one ever has to go through that. I hope nobody ever has to deal with that, because you can't explain it to a person and have them understand unless they've been through it, and I hope no one ever has to go through this.
Now, the attorney isn't saying how much money they're asking for, and the technician, by the way, who made that mistake in the first place, well, they no longer work for the company.
Well, really? I thought he got a promotion.
Oh, I guess everything's fine then.
Sounded like a great employee.
Yeah. What is that?
The old squeaky mic.
I thought it was a dog barking in the background. All right, we have a lot of stuff that we haven't got to in a long time. So
yeah, it's time to clean house.
This isn't a bad idea.
In search of your feel-good story.
Yeah.
I don't think that was it either.
No.
Both people lost. It wasn't like the other woman, learned that she didn't have cancer and saved her boobs.
Right.
At the last minute. Right when they were ready to slice.
Why did he tell her is the thing? Why did the doctor tell her?
Yeah.
Because he must have been like, I can't wait to see the look on her fucking face. I tell her that it was unnecessary.
At that point, why would you tell her?
Why bother telling her? Just go, hey, looks like the operation went perfectly.
Wow, it's looking good.
Now your perfectly healthy breasts are gone, and you're looking great.
I'd say your chance of any
remission?
type of cancer reoccurring is 0.
Right.
Yeah. We beat it back.
All right,
you're welcome.
Here's something crazy that happened to a senior citizen.
It was just basically a misdemeanor shoplifting call.
$25 worth of candy from a Safeway. Officers came to the Governor's Park retirement community to question a man in his late 60s. Police say the man met them at the door with a handgun.
Fired 4 to 5 shots.
Three shots hit a Windsor police officer in his protective vest. Another round hit his lower body.
Like a pop, but not like a boom.
We did have one officer who did return shots. That's when we brought everybody inside the house. And then within 5 minutes, everybody showed up.
And they all were cocking their guns. And they ran by and said, get in your houses, get in your houses.
He just started firing.
He stole $25 lousy of candy. And they go to the retirement home to question him, and he
shot a cop.
He's
a cop killer.
guy over stealing candy.
Flashback.
Listen what happens, though.
For 3 hours, SWAT teams maneuvered around the neighborhood.
They have attempted negotiations, but at this point, there's been no response.
So he's then like a SWAT team robot with a camera told them why. The suspect lay dead inside his home, perhaps injured in the initial exchange of fire.
He was my neighbor. Yeah.
Joe Harris knew his eccentric neighbor as Ed.
Right.
Eccentric.
Harris says his neighbor was a loner.
Different.
Liked to brag about his gun collection. In fact, Harris says his neighbor came by his apartment early in the afternoon, wanted to talk about some issues he was having. Harris says Ed stormed out when another neighbor interrupted their conversation.
I didn't get a chance to find out what was troubling me.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's just one of those crazy old guys that decided.
The guy at the end should say, and none of the people in this story matter.
Here, Brian Neil Rosema, pulled from a house and hauled off to jail. He's charged with more than 100 counts of child pornography in a shocking and disgusting crime. 1 week ago, Rosema entered this Walmart in West Melbourne, and police say used a self-help photo kiosk to print 140 photos depicting child pornography and molestation of a child under the age of 12. After the final photo was done, police say Rosema left, unaware that the printer had simply run out of paper. When an employee restocked the paper, more lewd photos fell out. And that's when Walmart called police.
He goes to Walmart to print out freaking kitty porn.
They got great prices. They got great prices. Walmart is awesome. Even if you're printing children with your dick in their ass.
Don't these people
it's
realize...
very good prices.
Don't they realize that's a crime?
Well,
like,
how could it be a crime when it feels so good?
You might as well just print up some prototype money and go there and go, could you just keep printing these and I'll be back? And so there's a big pile of counterfeit hundreds.
Yeah, no, it's
a crime.
Child molesters are so flagrant, like they're so bad.
Yeah, they're horrible.
It really, the only truth could be that that fucking kids is awesome. Because people risk their freedom, they risk
livelihood,
their everything.
Their family, friends, freedom.
All the guys that go on that, whatever that show is, the Predator show.
Predator.
All the guys that show up and they kind of know, and they even say to the guy, I kind of knew this was probably you.
I knew you were going to be
But it was worth the risk because fucking children is just kicks ass. Yeah.
His logic is brilliant.
Yeah,
Your logic is brilliant, man.
It must be just...
All right. Moving on with the feel-good story here. We'll try this one.
There was a dead raccoon kind of right where this line is. And it was dead. Then when they were striping the road here on Archer, they just striped right over it.
The raccoon was gone today, but in this picture, you can clearly see the dead animal with the telltale yellow paint right across its body.
No, it was very real. And it was, pretty explicit. You could see it. The kids were kind of grossed out by it, and I as well. It's a dead animal in the street that they just striped right over.
The animal was first spotted on Archer Avenue in Lamont by residents on Saturday.
I just thought it was ridiculous. They were that lazy they didn't pick it up.
That's terrible. It is terrible. How they do it at a job.
That's terrible.
How is it terrible? It's a dead fucking animal on the road that they painted over.
What, you want
them
to push it off to the side of the road?
It's such a non-story. They're probably laughing, having fun. Dude, put the stripe over the foot.
Make them
it's funny. Let the guys have a laugh during work.
You might be onto something because as this continues, it's not the first time.
And Yolanta Wilkes says what's worse is that it's not the first time.
Another animal painted right over.
The same thing.
We followed her directions on Archer and came up with this roadkill. A close-up reveals what appears to be the critter's tail, protruding from a line of paint.
We contacted the Illinois Department of Transportation, and they confirmed that this stretch of Archer Avenue is in their jurisdiction. But they declined our request for an on-camera interview, saying they need to wait until they can confirm that the allegations are true.
Just look at the animal with the line painted on it. Why can't people just be honest?
An animal had a line painted on it and then was chased around by a French skunk. Isn't that how that started?
Tried to rape it.
Yeah, isn't that how it started?
Pepe Le Pew was a cartoon rapist.
Yeah.
Grabbing her, she's trying to get away, clawing.
Now we're kind of fading into something that needs to be brought up on this show.
Uh-oh.
Danny finds the most horrific things for this radio show.
Yeah, God bless.
And then they just pile up. Because we're in... Whoa, what do you do? Oh, there's an actual picture of the raccoon?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious. Dude, look at... Pop that picture up on the big
Put
screen.
it up on a screen somewhere?
Yeah, it's just a
I don't know how that
huge
works.
dead raccoon, and the line was painted right over it. Like the truck had to go boom, boom, as it rolled over this thing. Look at this thing.
Good for him.
Can we get that up on our website?
Stupid
somewhere?
raccoon. Well, that'll happen. You're fucking painting lines on the street.
Yeah.
What else are you going to do for entertainment?
So what? Get out of the way.
You know what the best part is, though?
It should be a person.
Go die
Be a
somewhere
baby.
else, you faggot raccoon.
The road crew probably saw it ahead and were just praying that their paint was going to, they're like, oh, dude, I think we might just go over it.
Yeah.
Like, if we keep
It's
this,
right in the
it's
middle of
right
the
in the
road.
middle. This is going to happen. I think they probably, they probably saw it coming. We're hoping and having fun on that truck, just waiting to paint over that shit.
Even better, I bet it was probably a little too far to the right or the left, and one
kicked it
got
over.
out and
Yeah.
kicked it over a little.
Of course.
Kick a little left.
Of course,
That's what you
what
do
it did.
when you're fucking working.
That's it. That made his day.
Gotta have some fun, and they laughed.
All right, well, Danny also picked out this fine animal story. This is just...
All right, that's it for me for today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.